Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
For those of you who may be new, I am Kimmi, your number one notary educator. What's up? What's up? Welcome. I teach notaries nationwide how to have a profitable business. But first, you must know your skill. You must know your talent. You must know how to be a notary in order to make the money that you talk about. Let me cut my notifications off. Okay, so that's what I do. Who are you? Where you're from? What's going on with you in your notary business? Today we are talking about sorry guys. I don't know what that was. Today we are talking about the need for witnesses. Bryce, how you been doing? What's up? Long time no see. How are you? What's up? Lisa already got the day running. We already know that. The girl is popping. She's in mentorship. She's on fire. I'm like, what y'all doing today? I forgot. Lisa already got started. So shout out to Lisa. You saw that in the chat. I'll talk about the mentorship later. What's up, Melissa? How are ya? What's up? What's up? Savannah's in the house. Bryce says, I've been amazing. Business has been good. Yes, I'm so excited for you, Bryce. I am so excited. I like to think I had something to do with that. Just a little piece. Good to see you, though. I'm so happy for you and your business. Yeah, so we're going to talk about witnesses, okay? I'm all about building out that business, and part of building out a good business, a great business, is having witnesses. So for those of you who may be new to the notary space, you may say, well, Kimmi, why do we need witnesses? What is a witness, right? So let's talk about it. So witnesses are needed on certain documents. Okay, Bryce, thank you. I appreciate it. Much love to you, my friend. You know I talk about you in that name all the time, right? Did you ever change your name? Let me know. I'm just curious. Anyway, I'm really proud of you, Bryce, though. It took you a minute there, but you are on fire too. I love it. I love it. And that's the thing about this business. I'm gonna divert just a little bit. It takes time. It's not, you did change it. Oh my God, great. Because I use your example all the time, every time I talk about business names. Yeah, but it takes a little time. Bryce and I have been rocking together for a couple years now. Just depends on your speed, you know, depends on what you have going on. Life happens, right? Even though you're starting a business, no one cares that you're trying to start a business. I want to show my shirt a little bit more. I'm about to go to work. Yeah, no one cares that you're starting a business. You know, I have 2 inspections today. That's what I was talking about in our group chat. Just trying to see what everybody had going on. But anyway, so congratulations, though, to everyone. Now, let's get into it. So what is a witness? Why are they needed? So witnesses are needed on certain documents. For example, deeds. Some deeds require a witness depending on what state you're in. There are also power of attorneys that require a witness or 2, depending on how the document is written up. No 2 documents are the same. I teach you that in class. You always follow the recipe of the document. It will tell you how many are needed. So if it does say witness on the document, though, a witness is required. Now, you need to check your state, because some states allow you to serve as the witness and the notary on the same document. Georgia is not one of those states. I push and challenge you to check your state handbook to determine if you can be a witness and the notary on the same document. Okay? That's something you must know. That's Notary 101. Okay, these are things that are fundamental in order to have a great business. People always want to talk about six figures, talk about the money, talk about the marketing, but I'm about getting down to the business of having the business of knowing your business. Okay, so you have to know that. Now, so we know why they're required. Some documents do require witnesses. Who can serve as the witness? Let me cut this off. It's just a distraction for me. Who can serve as the witness? Who can serve as a witness? Do you all know? Well, you guys are some experts in the room, so I'm not going to ask that right now. I would be wasting my time. You guys already know. So I'm just going to tell you. But your witnesses can be anyone that's over 18. 18 is my rule. The state of Georgia says my witness can be 14 years old. I ain't having no 14-year-old sign the document as a witness or any other capacity. Well, unless it's their document in front of their parents. But I'm not asking a 14-year-old to serve as a witness. But your state may equally say they can be 12, 13, just breathing. They can serve as a witness. I don't particularly like that. If you have to be 18 to get a credit card or 18 to do whatever else, I think in order to be able to have full mental capacity from my documents that I'm a part of, I want you to be 18 years old. So you don't have to be 18 though. So check your state handbook. I made some coffee, so I'm drinking it. So witnesses should not be related to the document, okay? They should not benefit from the document. So what's an example of that? You have mom and dad. They are signing their power of attorneys. Need 2 witnesses on each document. Their son and daughter should not be the witness, okay? Their son and daughter should not be the witness. Now, we're not attorneys, but that is never recommended. If you're going to benefit from a document, you shouldn't even notarize it. You should have nothing to do with it either. When it comes to witnesses, again, it should not be a person that's going to benefit from the document. So could they use an aunt or an uncle? Again, typically it's not even recommended to use a family member because that thing goes to court, that document for some reason, and the aunt and the people that was not in the document that should have benefited, they'll be like, well, she used Aunt Sue, and Aunt Sue is going to benefit. So, of course, she signed it. You know, you got to look ahead, not just at the dollar that somebody flashing in front of you. Always look ahead, beyond the stamp, beyond the money, okay? You always want to look beyond. What's up in the future? What could happen with this transaction? Okay, what could happen with this signing? Okay, so you always want to have, try to the best of your ability, push back and say, hey, do you have a neighbor? Would you like me to provide them for you? I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, so again, don't use a family member. And they're going to push back. Oh, my son can do it, Well, it's not recommended. I'm not an attorney. I always give that disclaimer. But they already know that in their heart of hearts. They ain't crazy. Most people watch Judge Judy or something else, and they already know it shouldn't be a family member. It should be a non-biased person, someone that's not involved in the transaction. Now, can you use your family members? Is a question I get all the time. Well, Kimmi, can I use my husband? Can I use my son, my daughter, my aunt, my uncle, my mother? Yes, you can. Okay, unless the document states otherwise. I've had one time in my years of being a notary where it says the witness cannot be related to the notary. And I believe that's because there's so much deed fraud happening nowadays that they're trying to make sure, me and Jeffrey could be in cahoots with the person trying to take somebody's property, right? So they want to make sure a neutral party is involved in the signing. So it ain't the notary, it's not the notary's spouse. It has to be somebody completely not related. Okay, so again, companies and not only companies, attorney law firms and everybody, they get just stricter on everything because there's a lot of deed fraud going on. It really is. You heard what happened with Elvis Presley house in Tennessee. So that is really setting a precedent out there for what's going on in these notary streets when it comes to witnesses and notaries. Okay, we are on the radar. So if you don't have proper training, I'm going to highly recommend either you self-teach yourself to death or you join our mentorship program because you need to be aware of what you can and you cannot do. Okay, your state's going to give you a little guidance, but for real, live, what's up? You need to check out Notary Educators, LLC.com, okay? So a couple more things about witnesses. Do I pay my witnesses? Yes, I do. I always pay my witnesses, okay? And remind me to talk about a witness list. Let me make my note, because I don't have no notes. Witness list right quick. So I always pay my witnesses, and I always tip my witnesses, okay? So you may tell your witness, average witness fee is $25, $30, $35, depending on how far you have to travel, what time of day it is, what kind of package it is. If it's just one document, but I usually base it on how far they have to travel. The same way I base my fee is how I base the witness fee. But standard witness fee is about $25. And I always tip my witness. So that may look like, hey, can you come over and sign this document for me? And it pays $25. And I'll always, like I said, tip them something. You don't pay that fee out of your money. You charge that to the client. Okay? So, for example, you would tell Mr. Smith, hey, Mr. Smith, I can provide the witnesses for you, because they'll ask you, do you know anybody? I don't have any family members. Or if they're in a nursing home, the staff can't serve as witnesses. So they'll say, do you know someone? I'm like, sure, I can make that happen. And an additional fee is $30, whatever. And they'll say, oh, okay. So you just tack that on. So your fee is $75, and then you add $25 for your witness. Now the client's total bill is $100, okay? Or $125, depending on how many witnesses you have to provide. So always be generous with your witnesses, because if you don't treat your witness right, they are not going to want to work with you. And that's just facts. People are not leaving their house for little or nothing. But for $30, I'm running up the street just to sign my name. Okay, I'll do it. And I didn't realize how important, or how difficult, I should say. I've always known how important witnesses are when I started doing signings. I'm going to put another note here. I didn't realize how difficult it was to get witnesses until I lost my mom and my father-in-law. They both served as witnesses for me all the time. So I always had a constant flow of witnesses, or my nephew. And I've talked about this before. So I've always had a witness list that was tight, okay? My family, like, ain't no money leaving here. We getting all the money. Yeah, they're like, we're going to get all the money, okay? We're not giving it to nobody else. Don't call your notary buddies. Don't call your students. I want it right here. So I never had a problem. Then I lost my mom. Then I lost my father-in-law, you know, for those of you who know the story. And my nephew went to school. I'm like, what do I do? Okay. It affected my business. I miss them all dearly, but that's another story. We ain't going there today because I got 2 jobs. I gotta get myself together. But all that being said, I didn't realize, you know, how important it was, right? So I lost them. So who are my witnesses now? Either I use some people in my group, my students, or if I just can't find anyone, I will go to Facebook. I'll let them be a notary for me. I'm in a couple groups. You probably see me post before, hey, I need a witness. Can you someone serve as my witness today? I'll use Facebook. I have even Googled, and I got a couple people that way. So I go to Google just like a regular client, and I put in notary near me, and I find notaries with 5 stars, because I only like to work with 5 stars. So if I only want to work with 5 stars, don't you think I should offer 5-star service? I'm not going out there and pick a notary to even be my witness that's only 3 stars, okay? I don't need one that bad, because if your service is that bad, what you going to do with my clients, right? So I pick 5-star notaries when I'm even looking for a witness. So I'll call the notary. That sounds something like this. Hey, Joe, I see you have notary business. I need a witness today. Do you think you have time to serve as a witness for me? And they'll be like, yay or nay. Now, sometimes your fellow notaries might charge more than your average person, okay? So if they want $40, you might have to pay them $40. Because I know for myself, I don't typically serve as a witness a lot. I'll do it maybe for Angela if she needs somebody. And it's rare that I even do it for her because I just want more money. It depends on who you are. You know, like Angela didn't mind serving for me, whatever, you know, because she didn't play about her dollars, you know. But me, I'm more like, I'll do it if you're going to pay me like 40 or 50. Because I had one notary, he had a big client. He always paid me $50. Excuse me. He had me and my mom both a couple times. He paid us $50 each. Okay. My mama was a happy camper. Because the girl was about her money. Okay. So he paid us each $50. So when he calls, hey, I'm going with Jeffrey, I'm going with my sister, I would take anybody. I'm like, hey, I got a guy, he paying us $50 each just to serve as a witness. And it was only like 2 documents. But again, that document does not leave without a witness. That's why this is important. So this video probably won't get a lot of play. Honestly, whenever I talk about the business side of notary, people aren't interested, except the ones that's really about their business. Because this video is priceless, okay? And let me tell you why. If you don't have a witness and a signing company, nowadays they're even pushing back asking the notaries to provide the witness. And if you don't have one, that means you're going to have to say, no, I can't do that job. So you just cost yourself some money. And I'm dropping free gems right here, okay? Again, this video, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, she's talking about a witness. I don't need that. Lisa like, yep. Because if you don't have a witness, the job's not happening. And these notary signing companies are, again, they're taking it off of them. When I first started, they arranged a witness. Okay? They arranged a witness and they just told you, hey, you go to this job. Now, they want you to do everything, signing companies. Can you provide the witness? And not only can you provide the witness, they've already included the witness fee in your fee. So now you got to push back. I always have to counter because I'm not going to do a job for $50 and I got to pay my witness $25. That makes 0 sense to me. Now, if you're just starting out, you want some experience, you want to try it, go for it. But in my business, that doesn't work. The math doesn't math. So if somebody offers me $50, I might not mind going to do the job for $50. I may not, but I'm definitely not going to go normally 9 out of 10 times and provide the witness also. Unless it's a direct call from one of my clients and I may throw Jeffrey in there for free. You see, I almost stumbled over that because I'm still going back and forth with that one. Do I offer him for free? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. The majority of the times I just price it a little bit higher, like $10 or $15, and then I'll let him in. And I'll let him be the witness. Witnesses. I'm putting that in my thumbnail here for YouTube. Yeah, so this video, again, a lot of people are going to be like, well, she ain't talking about how to make six figures. It ain't all about 6 figures, guys. If you don't know how to do these basic things in your business, you have no business. And I always say you have no business doing business. And part of your screening question should be, are there witnesses required for your document? If you don't know about screening questions, you probably want to check out my Start Your Notary book or the course or something, because you got to have screening questions. Questions equal money. Questions equal money. So what questions do you all have for me today? And I think that's enough about witnesses. So what questions do you have? I can hang out another few minutes because I do need to get to my job, which is an hour away. I typically don't take jobs an hour away. I like to stay within like a 30-mile parameter, but this particular company I like working for, they sent me this job, so I'm going to go do it. It's in Roswell, 45 minutes away. But it is what it is because I like working with them. And that's another little tip I'll leave with you while we wait for your questions. If there's a company that you enjoy working with, there are going to be times that you do things for them you don't want to. Okay? Just like in a relationship. Your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever, they may say, hey, hon, can you do such and such? And you like, I don't want to. But you do it because you love them. You do it because you want to see them happy, right? Same thing with this business. Same thing. I do things with this company that somebody else asked me to do. I may not do it. I'll be like, nah, thank you. I'm not interested for YouTube. So like I said, I'll do this job for them because I like working with them. I see some questions coming in. Hey, Drea, what's up? What's going on? What is going on? What is going on with you today? So yeah, I'm big on teaching you all how to actually grow your business from the inside, not just the flash. That's why I always say my stuff ain't sexy. My stuff is facts. It's not always the cutest thing in the room, but it gets your money for you. Okay, it have you tight as a notary, tight and right. All right, so Drea saying, what's up, Lisa? So what you doing today, Drea? What's going on with you? Maria says, do you do Ron Notary outside of the signing platform? Hey, Mariah, well, I actually don't do Ron at all because my state doesn't allow it. Yep. It does not allow for Ron. I am in the state of Georgia and it's not legal here. Yep. So we cannot do Ron Notary. I do have a Ron course though for those who are getting started. It's some good information, but as far as actually doing Ron, yeah, we don't do Ron. For you, I would recommend Side Hustle Seattle. If you want to check her out and find out. Are you doing Ron already, Mariah? Let me know if you're already doing Ron. I'm just curious. Let me know, are you doing Ron? And is that the only thing you're going to be focusing on? I'm just curious. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. What else we got? No, not yet. Okay. So I'm going to highly recommend. Are you doing any notary work right now, Maria? Let me know. Are you doing any notary work? Maria, I'm still working on getting the things. Yeah, before you even focus on Ron, you're not going to like my answer, hon. But you need to focus on being a great notary. Okay? You said still working on getting your things. Yes, you are doing. Look like, yes, you're doing some notarizations. Yeah, I'm going to highly recommend that you focus on being a great notary first. And then you can focus on adding these additional services like remote online notary. Because if you don't know how to do your basic notarizations, you're not going to know how to handle Ron. That's a whole nother beast. Ron is more technical. You got to know technical, plus you have to be able to know your notary duties, okay? So that's what I'm going to recommend for you. Make sure first you know how to do your basic notarizations. Let me talk about mentorship right quick. The mentor program. It is called Build Your Notary Business Success. What is it called, y'all? I'm typing and talking, and I know I got to get out of here. Notary Business Success. I'm sorry. Notary Business Success. It's all inclusive. It is $47 per month. You get access to all of our training courses, which is 15 actual live trainings, plus all the replays that we have did, which do a deeper dive into different topics. It is all inclusive. You also have live weekly workshops plus a live chat that is open from, we'll say 9 a.m. to 11, because I know we got people on the West Coast. So do I like working until 11? No, but I'm aware that people are not only working in different time zones, but people are working. They're working their regular 9 to 5 and trying to grow their business. So that's why we stay open later. For you to be able to ask your questions and stuff. Most chats aren't open that late, so we've wrestled with the time, to be honest with you, fully transparent, but I'm just a firm believer in, I know people have lives and you guys are trying to grow your business, so I have to try to help you. And if that means I have to answer that chat till 11 o'clock, that's what it means. I typically shut it down around 11. There have been a couple of times when I had to shut it down earlier because I just have other stuff going on. And one day I had to go to the hospital with a friend of mine. And I was exhausted that day. So I'm like, hey, I'm out of here. Y'all can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. But I got to go. I have to go to bed and get ready for the next day. So anyway, so check out mentorship, notaryeducatorsllc.com, and it is going to change your life. It really is. What questions can I answer for you? I have 5 minutes literally, and then I have to go because I really was supposed to be on here a few minutes earlier. So witnesses for notarizations, every notary should know things you must know. Okay, that's better. Got to get a thumbnail for YouTube. Okay, witnesses for notarizations, things you must know. There we go. Let's do like this. All right, what we got? So where do you think I should begin as a rookie? Hey, Rolly or Raleigh, what's up with you? Yeah, I think you should start with your state. As far as I'm concerned, I would get my book that I wrote for your state. I have one for all 50 state. So wherever you are, get to start your notary business book. I want you to know the foundation of being a notary, what it's all about. You can watch some of my YouTube channel, but it's quicker if you just read the book. It's an ebook or the paperback, whatever state you're in. That's where I would highly recommend that you start. In addition to that, then let's get your commission. Okay, the book is going to tell you what to do. I already got one, read it twice. Perfect. Then you should know what to do. Have your commission. Now you need to come on over and learn the business. That's it. If you've already read the book and you're ready to roll, you know you're ready to rock and roll with the business part of it, you know this is what you want to do. Now you need to invest in yourself and join my mentor program. Yep, that's it. It's only $47 per month. It will never be any cheaper than that. I don't think it will anyway. Yeah, and I say that because you get access to Notarize Like a Pro. Now you need to learn how to properly notarize, how to build your business, EIN, LLC, what supplies, insurance, estate packages, trust packages, apostilles, remote online notary. I got you covered A to Z, literally A to Z. And I'm going to have to get out of here, guys. Again, I got to go. So anyway, yeah, I hope that helps. All things notary, though, check out NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. Again, on behalf of Notary Educators with Kimmi, my new YouTube channel name. Let's see. Let's get Raleigh right quick. I do have my commission. Thanks, Kimmi. I'll definitely check out the course. Studying for signing agent as well. Have a good one. Yes, Rolly. So check out the mentor program, and it also includes our loan signing agent course. Okay. It also includes that too. That will prepare you for the NNA test. All right. So until next time, people, I must run. Peace. Bye. Much success.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit NotaryEducatorsLLC.com.